Hello everyone, welcome to this week's TubeBuddy stream. I'm so excited to be here with you today. What's up, the Nick Show? What is going on? How is everyone doing today? Andrew is traveling, so you don't realize how much you need someone until they're either not there or they're missing. Bodies After Babies, welcome everyone to the stream. Kitchen Gardening, what is up? I'm so glad everyone is here today. It starts right now. I'm going to give it about 5-6 minutes for everybody to start pouring in here. But as of right now, we are going to start in about 5 minutes. The stream will last till about 1:45, 1:50. For those of you who really care, probably none of you do. Any of you that are home owners, I had a scare last night. My hot water heater began to leak when I went down to my basement. And I've been dealing with that all day, and it's really caught me off guard. I did my research and have all my bullet points for today, but I'm a little stressed out, and if I look a little unclean, it's because I have not had a shower since yesterday morning, which for me is a long time. I like to shower quite frequently. Andrew, and also I do want to say this before we even get started. It is Andrew's birthday today. Not only is he here with us, he's also traveling, but it is also Andrew's birthday today. So Andrew, man, happy birthday. I wish I had something to put on there, but anyways, let's see here. Doing it with Jason said it's just a water heater, not hot. Yeah, it is a water heater, but when you're without hot water, it's a big deal, especially when you have a little 2-year-old in the house and you need to get them ready. My wife is a teacher. She started back school this week. It's been a crazy week. But anyways, y'all don't care about my real RL, real life, or whatever you want to call it. So why don't everyone, while we wait for everyone to kind of fill into the stream here, why don't we go ahead and give me a shout out in the chat. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Where are you from? And also, while you have time here, go ahead and wish Andrew a very happy birthday. He is a person who behind the scenes on these live streams for all of us, I know I speak for Nick and Owen and Roberto as well. It's one of those things to where it's like, okay, we can do all this ourselves, but honestly, to have someone like Andrew helping us really, really does make things so much easier. So Andrew, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Happy birthday. I hope your travels are safe, and I hope you have a great, great day of birth. So today we are going to be, Andrew is in LA, by the way, which is awesome. The big city of LA. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and change this over to this scene right here. Hi, Dusty, Jamaica. Happy birthday, Andrew. From Jamaica, from New Hampshire, from LA, from San Diego. What else we got? We got Alberta, Canada. We got content creators coming in from India, from Cali. We got creators coming in from all sorts of different places. We've already got 30 folks in here. It's amazing. Now, Andrew, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do this today, or are we just going to be taking questions directly from the chat? Andrew, you can message me via Skype, or you can just tell me on here. Are we going to have the normal Q&A, I guess you would say, form that we normally have for people to submit questions, or are we just going to wing it today and take some questions from the chat after we talk about the specific topic for today? Now, if I do have, I'm going to give you a disclaimer. If I do get up and leave randomly, it's because something has gone bad with the hot water heater downstairs. Okay, questions from chat. That's good, which means I'll have to just, bail on you guys. But I don't foresee that happening. I didn't personally fix my hot water heater. I had a handyman come in. I am by no means handy, so I definitely couldn't do it. I'm getting texts blown up from my wife, and she's asking me, she's like, do we have hot water? Do we have hot water? And I can tell her, that yes, we do. We have hot water currently, and I'm so excited about that. You don't realize how much you'll miss hot water until it's gone. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive into this week's topic. I am going to, however, be drinking my handy dandy water here as we go forward with this. A couple of things to shout out as well. TubeBuddy Express is the podcast that I host. It is its 1-year anniversary this week. I release a 10 to 12 minute podcast over on the TubeBuddy Express podcast feed. You can find it iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play. So basically what you can do by tomorrow is that I'm going to be interviewing Phil, which is one of the main people behind it's one of the main people behind TubeBuddy, the main person behind TubeBuddy. And I'm going to be interviewing him about the year in review for TubeBuddy and possibly talking about some fun stuff coming up for TubeBuddy as well. You can see and find the link for the podcast if you want to subscribe to that every single Friday. One of the most things that I'm probably the proudest about is that I've stayed consistent. And I looked yesterday, I only missed one episode over a 52-week span. And that's impressive. For podcasters out there, that's very hard to keep up. And I'm very proud of the episodes that I've released, and I'm proud that they're going to be relevant for years to come, which is awesome. So I'm going to get a swig of water here. All right. And we're going to got somebody from the Netherlands. That's awesome. So for the first few minutes of this live stream, we're going to be talking primarily about, I just noticed myself drinking that water. I held my pinky. I don't know who I think I am. Anyways, so today we're going to be talking primarily about, I will let you guys know when you can start the rapid fire stuff for questions in chat. It'll be about 10 minutes or so after we go over this topic here. A lot of times as a YouTuber or as a creator, you run into weeks or days where you're like, man, I really need to stay on my schedule this week and upload a video, but what I really need to do is I need to make sure that I have consistent content. And sometimes coming up with great ideas is very difficult. And finding a place or a way to, I guess you would say, bring all of those ideas together in a nice organized manner, a lot of times is difficult. And as creators, one of the most important things for us to do is to actually make sure that we have what I call content in the can. I call it CIC. So content in the can means that you have videos planned for at least 1 to 2 weeks in advance. I prefer even 3 to 4 weeks. For podcasting, I think TubeBuddy Express, I believe I already have ideas for the next 5 episodes. That's normally what I do. Is I normally try to keep content in the can CIC for at least 3 to 4 weeks. Now, I would like to hear in the chat what you guys do to make sure that you have consistent ideas and you don't ever have a creative roadblock or a mind gap where you're in a situation to where you're like, man, I really want to do this topic, but I don't know what the video needs to be, or you can't even think of a good topic. Now, I want to bring to your attention what you see on the screen here. This is the our TubeBuddy video topic planner. So with TubeBuddy, you have something here called the Video Topic Planner. If you don't know how to navigate over to the Topic Planner for the Video Topic Planner, go up to where you see the TubeBuddy links here. You click on that TubeBuddy guy there where you see the quick links. Down underneath Extension Tools, you're going to see something that says Video Topic Planner. When you click on that, you're going to be able to see a few different things. You're going to see the Video Topic Planner come out to you. So where you see Video Topic Planner, you're going to see a few different things. I'm going to walk you through. Let's say you have an idea. It's the middle of the night or you're in the shower and you have an idea for a video. Oh man, I got to open up the TubeBuddy Video Topic Planner. So with that being said, navigate to this guy here and then go to Add Topic in the upper right-hand corner. Now, underneath Add Topic, you're going to see some pretty cool stuff. You're going to see something here that says What's Trending. If you're a YouTuber who is a vlogger or a comedian, this is golden for you because under What's Trending, you're going to be able to see, oh my gosh, 200,000 searches on the Ohio State Fair, 200,000 searches, 100,000 searches for USA versus Jamaica, which, by the way, was a soccer game that was played last night, the CONCACAF Championship game, Gold Cup. USA won, go USA. But anyways, you can expand upon these and you can add a topic here and say, that's what I want to do. So you can see what's trending. Under trending for topic, you got comment suggestions here. So basically what that means is this, is that if you go to one of your videos and you see a comment that you're like, oh man, I really do want to do that video. So let's go and navigate over to, let's just navigate to YouTube here. And let's go to one of the videos that we have here recently. Let's go ahead and do, let's see, this guy here. How to install TubeBuddy, just a simple video here that Andrew has done so wonderfully. If we go here, we're going to see here, let's see here. Let's just say this guy here is asking, how do I do it on Safari? What you can do is you can click this icon here underneath TubeBuddy. I clicked the wrong icon. Click the TubeBuddy icon here, and then right here you're going to see something that says Video Topic Planner. Click Add as a comment suggestion. Now, when you navigate back over to the comment suggestions, you're going to see this comment, and you're going to be like, oh, a week ago, I flagged that comment to be a new video idea. Now, I've used this on, I cannot tell you how many times, countless times. I wish I had this for podcasting, honestly. Countless times I've gone to the comment suggestions and I've been like, boom, that's a great idea for a video, but I didn't have time to go and write it all down in Evernote or do something like that. So what I did is I went to comment suggestions, tagged it, and then came back and I'm like, oh man, I really want to see if I can do that video. So that's another great tool of the video topic planner. Under recent related videos, it's going to basically accumulate recent relevant videos to the ones you've done in the past, and it'll bring up videos that are similar to the type of content that you're creating. This, again, is another fantastic tool to see, oh, man, maybe that is a great idea, or it's one of those things to where, yes, this is a great feature as well. And then under top related videos, it's going to take related videos that have shown up for your videos, and it's going to give you the top ones, the ones that have garnered the most views. If you see a video, you don't want to copy that video verbatim, but in like my space, in the tutorial space of content on YouTube, I go and I see tutorials on stuff and I'm like, yeah, that's a tutorial on how to do this in Photoshop, or yes, that's a tutorial on how to do this in YouTube, but it's a really poorly done tutorial. And I'm like, yeah, the content is right. It'll get you from point A to point B, but what's bad is the quality of the video. The audio is horrible. So go and do your video on that topic that you know right here from top related videos is going to garner a lot of views. Now, again, this is the TubeBuddy tool that allows you to do this. This is the tool that I use primarily for accumulating different ideas. So like if we go back to my topics, hopefully Andrew won't mind me showing these. He's got one here recently, the Incomplete Topics Tag Explorer. So this is one that that he needs to, yeah, Kate's Adventure, it says Owen, because Andrew's out of town and I'm a dummy and didn't change it. So I do need to change that now. So I will go ahead and get on that as we speak. But yeah, as I was talking about the video topic planner, you can see here under my topics, Andrew has one going on here. You can title a topic, and then what you can do is type in the different bullet points or notes you want to make about that topic, and then go ahead and give it a title here. And then when the video is completed, you can click this little checkbox here, and then underneath completed topics, you can see here, boom, Andrew has done a whole bunch of these, and Andrew is much more in depth than I am, but you can see here, he actually has a line by line thing here of kind of a script of what he wants to go over for this specific video. And over here on the left, you can see all the different videos that he has done. So again, amazing. NG team, is it really a live stream? Yes, it is. After I get done covering this topic, I'll be taking rapid fire questions from the chat. So save those for another few minutes and we will tackle those. Wow, 50 people. I'm just so thankful for you guys stopping by. I know it's a weird time. I'm East Coast, which means that when I start at 1, what is that like? Let's see here, 10 o'clock? West Coast time, so I apologize for all you West Coasters out there. So anyways, that's the video topic planner, which I highly recommend you use if you're ever wondering about how do I come up with really good video ideas, or if you're at a roadblock or you're stumped for video ideas, go in there and see if it's going to do it. So anyways, Bodies After Babies, 11 your time. Again, I'm sorry for how early it is. Great job. You didn't miss too much. You didn't miss too much. I've just been covering the topic of how to get consistent video topics for your channel. Let's see if I can go in here and let's see here. All changes saved. Hopefully now it says my name. As much as I love Owen, I don't want him to think that I'm taking his likeness. So anyways, okay, is 6 in Scotland? Well, fantastic. Lily Tree, 6:15 there. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, that's what I do for I guess you would say within YouTube using the TubeBuddy tool. Now, if you want to go outside of TubeBuddy, you can use what Google calls the AdWords tool. So if you go to Google AdWords and type in the Google AdWords tool, what we can do is we can go here. Hopefully this is the correct link. Underneath the Google AdWords tool here, if we can find it. No, I don't want to do an ad. Oh, not AdWords tool. What am I talking about? Google keyword tool. I'm gonna find it, guys. I promise you, I would have had this pulled up if it wasn't for the hot water heater extravaganza. I need a vlog buddy, Dusty. Tyrone, you need a vlog buddy? Man, I would reach out to people who are similar in niches to what you do and go from there. For some reason, it's not letting me pull it up right now, but basically, if you Google AdWords keyword tool, you're able to use that tool to come up with ideas and see kind of what's being searched. But honestly, the TubeBuddy video planner tool does a great job of that anyways. So while I'm on this video, I hope you guys have take note and have used the this guy right here, the Videolytics, which is a new feature from TubeBuddy the past couple of months. Right here, it'll show you some in-depth details about a specific video, and it's getting better every single week. So if you're not using that already, you should be. Underneath that, we have our tags right there, nicely packed there. So again, the Videolytics is probably one of my favorite new features that we've done over at TubeBuddy in a long time. So anyways, let's go ahead and open up the chat to questions. We're already 15 minutes into this thing now. It's one of the situations to where I'm sorry that we don't have our normal question and answer, I guess you would say Google form, but it's going to be fun this week, I think. Going to be different to actually just answer what you guys have in chat. Now, as always, if you guys would, don't ask the generic questions of how do I grow my channel? My channel's not growing. How do I get more subscribers? Will you sub to me? No, don't do that. Ask me in-depth questions about specific topics on stuff that I can actually help you with. Please do that because it really makes it more beneficial for other people. So, Lily Tree, you love Videolytics? I love Videolytics as well, and I love that word, Videolytics. That may not be how Phil and the guys wanted me to say it, but I'm going to say Videolytics. And remember, if there's anything you get from that past segment that I just did, remember, CIC. Content in the can. I guess I'm leaving the out, CITC. But let's go for simplicity, CIC. You want content in the can as a creator. You do. You want content in the can. If you have content already recorded that you can publish, if you run into an emergency like I have today, if you're not doing anything live like what I'm doing, you shouldn't have a problem. So anyways, let's go ahead and start shooting those questions to me. If I missed them, I do apologize. Put them in there a couple of times. Just don't spam them into the chat. Again, no generic questions or subscribe to me questions. I really want serious questions. Kate's Adventures asks, how do you make the most of going to a YouTube event, Summer in the City next week, to create genuine connections with other creators? I've been to 2 or 3 events. I'm going to one in August in Buckhead or Atlanta, Georgia, which is very close to where I am. It's going to be a creator workshop is what it's going to be. So, Kate, let me explain to you what I do. Number one, it's going to depend a lot on your personality. I'm a very high energy person, as you can probably tell from these live streams and the other content I create. I can talk to a wall. But if you're not an extrovert, if you're an introvert, you have to go out of your way, and you really have to make it a point to make sure you're talking to people, you're shaking hands, and you're actually, let me tell you what I've learned about people, Kate. If you show interest and care about them and what they're doing and helping them, they're going to be going over the top to help you. Like what I try to do with my content, and not just my content, my business, is I want to bring value to other people, because when I bring value to other people, I always get it twofold in return. That's just how life works. So when you're at an event, be conversational. Laugh at people, not at them, but laugh with them. Have a good time with them and really start up conversations, and don't be afraid. That's the thing that I see most about people at conferences and places that I've been in the past. The last workshop I went to was in Orlando, Florida. And a lot of people were very shy, and they were really holding back. And people that I've seen their content all over the internet, and they're not shy people, but when they are in real life with other people, it's a different ball game. So make sure you're not afraid. So Social Media Tech TV, Dusty, all the TubeBuddy licenses offer the videos. I'm not sure I understand what you're saying, Social Media TV. Ask that again. Zach Fletcher says, I love TubeBuddy. He actually says, I heart TubeBuddy. You can have everything in life that you want if you just help enough people get what they want. Zig Ziglar, yeah, Zig Ziglar, I wasn't a big fan when I was younger, but as I've grown older, I've realized, kind of like you do with your parents, that old Zig had a lot of very quality business stuff there. Do you think that short videos, 1 to 3 minutes, will no longer rank well on YouTube since the focus is on watch time and longer videos? I think the longer videos are getting more prominent now, not only because YouTube's ranking them higher, there's more content if there's substance there, but honestly, Mike, I'm sorry, who asked that? Explore List, honestly, a lot of it has to do with live streaming. Live streaming is only going to get bigger and better and more prominent on YouTube, and those streams are normally long. They're normally over 10 minutes, and those videos rank pretty well. So yeah, I think that the longer videos will probably do better. Not sure if you can touch on gear. I can. I actually am a videographer. I guess you'd say full-time. I do wedding videography, event videography all the time. But it says, which one would be better ROI? $500 Mavic Spark drone or $300 DJI Osmo mobile gimbal? If you could only pick one. For reference, my channel talks about rideshare. Mike, I have a Mavic, so I can't talk on the two lower-end models for that. The Mavic Spark I have played around with. I really like. The Mavic, the big one, the one that I had, the one I use at weddings and events, I love. I would not go back to a Phantom 4, which is what I had previously. So I would definitely check out the Mavic Spark. Go to a place there's a place in Atlanta that lets you fly them first and see if you like it. The DJI Osmo mobile gimbal I've heard good things about, but I've never played around with it. Let's see. What else do we have here? Dusty, the TubeBuddy featured you was just showing video planner. Is it available with all licenses? Now that is a great question, Andrew. I'm not sure if you can comment currently with you traveling, but the video planner is the video planner for what types of TubeBuddy accounts? Let's get that. Let's see here. Best start off DSLR, trying upgrade from my phone to a real camera. That's all going to depend on your budget. I would recommend for starters a Sony a6000. I have the Sony a6500. I have actually two. I have a Sony a6500 and a Sony a6300. Both of those I have links for in the TubeBuddy Express show notes of every single episode. But it's a mirrorless camera, and those cameras for me are way smoother than the standard DSLRs. Mirrorless, if you don't know what that means, Google it. There's a bunch of good videos showing you and telling you what that means. But I recommend the Sony lines of DSLR cameras. I've owned them all. I have a Canon right up there. I have a Nikon back there somewhere. I like all of them. If you have about $600, there is it looks like a point and shoot camera, but it's from Sony. It's below the Sony a6500. I am stumped on the name right now, but search for Sony cameras below $600 and you'll find it. I really love the Sony a6500, man. The video is just so crisp. I did a wedding on it a couple of weeks ago, and man, that wedding just turned out so beautiful. Please make an Android app of TubeBuddy. I think that's in the works. I'm not sure, Nisha, but I think that's in the work. TubeBuddy is really awesome. It changed the way I did my video idea research. I'll definitely use the Keyword Explorer tool. It's just super amazing. I agree 100%. What is creator suggested video ranking? How to improve that ranking? Please reply. Maybe expand upon your question. I'm not sure what you're asking. How did you make TubeBuddy? I did not make TubeBuddy. I'm just the voice of it. I'm just a mouth that helps promote TubeBuddy. I did not make it. Phil and other engineers did, and they did a great question. My main question about it is, how the heck did you get the tags from the videos? I'm assuming they just use generic code from within the YouTube ecosystem, I guess. Can you improve thumbnails? You can absolutely always improve thumbnails. One thing I tell people in beginning working out with thumbnails would be this. Make sure that when you're doing thumbnails, you keep them streamlined. You have some type of consistent branding with your thumbnails. They're bright in color. They have a little box around them is what I recommend to make them kind of highlighted in search results. Again, I would have to see your thumbnails, but I'm sure you could make improvements. I could make improvements. The best person on YouTube could make improvements. Do you recommend inserting your tags in the video description? Not really. In a way that is that's natural, yes. Not being repetitive. You don't want to keyword stuff your description too much. You definitely want to have them in there, sprinkled in there. But one of the things that YouTube frowns upon a lot is actually going in there and just like one thing I used to do as a new YouTuber, and I got actually not banned, but I got an email from YouTube saying please don't do this. Is at the bottom of my description, I would bullet point my keywords in my description to try to keyword stuff my description. Don't do that. Make sure they're relevant and make sure they're in there in a natural and unique way. Let's see here. Let's see here. The voice of TubeBuddy sounds ominous. You're right, Kate. It does sound ominous. Oh, man. My YouTube channel got permanently banned due to click bombing. Please suggest something. Man, I don't know. You have to contact YouTube. I hate answering questions like that because I feel awful for you guys who, you know, if you're really not doing anything wrong, I feel really terrible for you guys. Hopefully there's something you can do, but contacting YouTube, trying to find somebody on Twitter, I don't know. Can't wait for the Android app. I'm not saying it's coming. I think that it possibly is on the way. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Let's see here. Can you go through the process on here from taking a topic on Video Planner and then doing a keyword search, etc.? So bodies after babies, what I normally do is like, let's go here. And if we're going to like say add a new topic. So if we're here in this page here and you think of your question was taking a topic on Video Planner and then doing a keyword research. All right, so let's just say this right here. Let's just say we're wanting to do a topic of how to live stream on YouTube. All right, so we're gonna add that as our topic, okay? So then what I do, and I'm walking you through my process. Now Roberto's gonna do it differently, Nick's gonna do it differently, and they may do it better than I do. This is what I do, and it seems to work very well for my purposes. So I go ahead and add the topic. So once I add the topic, it's going to be right here. I've added it twice. Andrew, forgive me. So under 3 times. Andrew, forgive me again. So underneath the topic here, I go and I bullet point out what I want to do. So I have the title here. So I'll put the title. Then I'll put maybe some keywords, you know, kind of what I want the description to be. Then below that, what I'll do is I'll script the video out. Now, I've said this before. I'm not a big fan of scripting my videos because I do tutorial-based videos. I like them to sound natural as if I'm actually talking to the person. But I will put some bullet points underneath the script here where, like, you know, I would say opening will go here. Then there'll be some, you know, content in the middle. Then maybe advertise something, you know, here. Whatever it may be, I kind of bullet pointed out this way here. So then once I've done that is what I will do is the next phase is I'll go to YouTube. So I'll go just to the YouTube website and I will do a YouTube search for that specific thing. So how to live stream on YouTube. So I'll search for that. I'll see the different videos. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? Who is this guy right here? Who is that technology guru guy? Anyways, as you can see, I would go through here and I would look, oh, here's another one. Technology guru on mobile. Look at this guy. He must be pretty good. No, I'm just kidding. That is my channel, by the way, if you didn't know that. Excuse me for hitting my microphone there. I will go and I will look. As you can see here, this is Nick's video here. This is Tim's video here. Daryl probably has one in and about this area here. I'm sure Owen has one as well. And I'll go and I'll look and see kind of what they did. And then I will kind of use some of their, I guess you would say, their tactics and then go from there. That's how I would do my keyword search. And I would also use the Google AdWords tool as well. Love you, bro. Love from India. I love you too. Let's see here. I know I'm getting a lot of questions. If I miss it, I do apologize. Let's see here. What else do we have here? How to transfer a YouTube channel to a new AdSense account. Man, buddy, you are in for a ride of your life. Anything dealing with AdSense is an absolute headache. You would have to email the AdSense support team, and good luck getting a response back from them, and then possibly, you know, change your email. It's a mess. I can't explain it right here. Dusty, TubeBuddy not working with the new YouTube Creator Studio. Can you say why and when it will start working again? No, I don't want to speak on that right now, social media, because I don't know that answer. If it's not working, I can let Andrew and Phil know. But I don't know why. I don't know why it's not working. I wish I did. Let's see here. I love live streaming, but as a long-term traveler, the challenge is finding internet with good enough upload speed. I think that's going to get better as technology improves and times improve. You're going to find that internet speed's not hard to find, but right now I can definitely see how that is an issue. If you're a traveling person who does YouTube videos, then yes. How to get our video on other videos suggested. Please show this in live video. I can't show it because honestly, it's all about the algorithm. You never know. I mean, you seriously never know. Like if you click on this video here, which is a video that I did a couple of years ago, basically underneath suggested videos here, I can't tell you why Nick why Nick's video here is in suggested videos, but it just is because he's done a very good job tagging his video, titling his video to where it is linked up to this video here, which is a very high-ranking video on this topic. Can't really say it. Did you ever get penalized for copying other video tags? No, you don't. I mean, video tags are common interest, right? Like no one owns a specific video tag, so you can use any video tag you want. Like Nick can go in here and look at my video and say, oh, Dusty's video is doing well. Let's look at his tags. He can see my tags, and he can just type these tags in his video, and it's not a problem. I mean, you know, you see what I'm saying? It's common interest. No one owns a specific tag. Best webcam for a good price is Logitech C920. Yeah, absolutely. So the one that I have now, so this is the one that I recommend. The Logitech C920 is going to be this guy here. Gosh, it's like $59 for $60. You can get the C920 1080p camera video webcam. I actually have one now. It's let's see, Logitech 4K webcam. I forgot what right here. I purchased this one. So the Logitech Brio, which is the one that not what you see right now, like this guy here, the full screen. Hey, what's going on, guys? Good Lord, I'm a mess right now. I'm telling you, I'm missing hot water. Anyways, what you're seeing right now is this is 1080p. So this is myself in all of its glory. I don't know if you guys noticed this or not. I'm rocking my TubeBuddy shirt today. But the webcam that I'm using right now is the 1080p, the C920. The one that is above that is this guy here, the Logitech Brio, B-R-I-O. It's actually a super good webcam. I'm working and testing it for different videos and whatnot. So, all right. Let's see. Any tips for a Manchester United fan channel? No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't. It's not that I'm not a fan of Manchester Man U. But it depends on. Again, that's a very broad question. I'd have to know kind of what you're doing. Let's see here. LED light for filming. I use can lights. I can actually show you my whole setup. These are just the umbrella can lights, which is what I use. So I actually got this package here. So this package here comes with a green screen. Something I'm working on is you can see this, what I call a blanket, an audio dampening blanket, which helps me. I do voiceover, excuse me, I do voiceover work. And so I have to have like audio panels behind me, in front of me, and you know, that way it dampens the sound. But what I use are these guys here. They're these little can lights here. The lighting kit for $150. You get the green screen with the clamps, which the green screen, to be honest with you, is kind of crap. But it works, and it kind of props up. But as far as lighting for your videos, there's nothing better than natural light. But something as simple as like these umbrella can lights that can some of them are better than these. Like there's some of them that are actually in like boxes that are on stands. Those work as well, but these can lights are actually really good. I love talking about gear, so if you guys have any questions about gear, I'm a gearhead and a technology guru, you could say. Let's see here. Can you guys see here? You get 9,000 views per month, but have a small amount of subs. Any tips that could get me more subs? Just keep creating consistent content that's really valuable and really high quality, and it's with time and patience, it'll come, it'll grow. Let's see here. Now that you showed your lights and also webcam, what is your PC? Okay, so I have a really intensive setup here in the Porter Media studio. What I'm working on right now that you see me on, it is actually a Mac Pro, one of the trash can Mac Pros. So if you don't know what those look like, it's going to be something that looks like this here. It looks just like a trash can. This guy here. The beautiful trash can Mac Pro, as you can see here. This is kind of what I'm using. The tech specs for this Mac Pro is I have an 8-core Mac Pro. Again, I know this looks pricey. You look at that price and it seems like it's a lot of price. It actually was more than that. But you have to understand this is what I do full time. So with that being said, you know, the machine was paid off within a month or two with my business and what I did. I'm rocking 32 gig of RAM, DDR2, because it was an older machine. The graphics card are not as good, and I'm running two different monitors. I'm running an LG 34-inch widescreen. I use widescreen because when I'm editing audio, which is what I do, it really helps out. And then I also have an Acer, a cheap Acer monitor that I have up here for chat, and I'm monitoring different stuff. So I have a Mac Pro. Then over here, I have a Windows PC. It's my gaming PC. I'm actually a video gamer. I play things like Overwatch, League of Legends, other different games that I play. I have my Windows PC for gaming, and when I do tutorials on Windows, I do that over there as well. So this whole studio is going to be. Am I going to get the $5,000 iMac Pro? No, I'm waiting till next year when they actually release the new Mac Pro, which will actually be much better than this one, because this one is very set in stone, right? It's not a Mac where you can go and upgrade, which the Cheese Grater Mac Pro before this one was you could upgrade that one. So, yeah. Now, the last thing I can think of is, what is your mic? Okay, so the microphone is probably the most expensive piece of equipment I have outside of my computer. Again, I am a voice actor, so the microphone is the main component of what I do for a business. So with that being said, I'm using right now, it's called I don't want to get it wrong. It is a Neumann TLM 103. This is a very, very high quality XLR condenser microphone that I love. I love the sound of this microphone. Like right now, what you're hearing with my voice, this is just coming straight through my Scarlett 2i2 audio interface right into via USB. So like I'm adding no effects, I'm adding no compression, I'm adding nothing, and this is what it sounds like natural. Trust me, when I crank up the compression on this thing, I can sound pretty good. Let's see here. In TubeBuddy website, we can find the other videos tags and a helpful tool like to SEO for our video. I'm not sure what you're asking there. What is the name of my YouTube channel? It's called Technology Guru. Let's see here. That's a beautiful microphone, aesthetically and audibly. I like that sentence. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. If you guys got more questions, go ahead and throw those in there. Can retagging or adding tags to an old video help revive it? Absolutely. One thing I do is I go back and I do a yearly YouTube audit. I will go back to all of my videos in my video manager from that past year. I see which ones are performing well. I see which ones are performing poorly, because again, you have to remember, I'm not a vlogger. I'm not a comedian. So my videos, I want them to perform for years to come. Like this video here, how to live stream on YouTube. Okay, it's got what, almost 1.6 million views now. This video here still does just as well today. You can see the views are still going up per day here historically as it did back then. So with all of that being said, I go back and I change and tweak the tags. I may even change a thumbnail or two, change the title, description. Yeah, absolutely. Do I have a list of networks that provide full TubeBuddy? I don't. I'm not even sure if we have that. Andrew, maybe we have a list of networks that provide the full TubeBuddy license. I'm not sure, but there are networks that do that. Yes. You don't trust the form factor in the next Mac? I'd really like to use NVIDIA. Yeah, NVIDIA GPUs are absolutely. I agree with that 100%. Let's see. Any more questions, guys? Just throw them in the comments section. I would love to chat with you guys about anything, about YouTube gear, about the podcast, about TubeBuddy. Whatever questions you may have, throw them my way. Don't forget, as we are waiting here, I host a show called TubeBuddy Express every single Friday. Tomorrow, I'm going to be interviewing the CEO of TubeBuddy, Phil, and we will be talking with him about the year in review of TubeBuddy, as well as what is to come for TubeBuddy. So definitely, if you haven't already, you're going to want to stick around for that tomorrow. I will show you guys, like right here, you can see, let me just throw TubeBuddy up here. Let's see here. Boom, look at this guy right here. TubeBuddy. As you can tell, the first episode was released July 25th, 2016. We have our 1-year anniversary this week, and I'm so proud of that. For podcasting long distance, do you have a Skype record program you recommend? I sure do. It's called, I will type it in the chat. It's called Ecamm Skype Recorder. Google that. Pay for the license. Again, people ask me for software all the time. Oh, it costs money. Yeah, it costs money to do things. Yeah, Skype Recorder for Ecamm Skype Recorder. It's only for Mac, though. For Windows, I recommend, there's another one. I will try to find it and type it in. Let's see here. What else do we have here? You have a GTX 960, never really used a Mac. Do you recommend that for editing vids? As some say that Macs are better at that. I believe it is. Maybe they're not better. They're just easier to use. Maybe that's it. I use Final Cut Pro. Final Cut 10. I don't know what it's called now. Good Lord. What's it called? Final Cut Pro X. I don't know. Somebody commented, a troll commented on one of my Final Cut tutorial videos last week and said I didn't know the name of it. And they're right. I don't. I just know how to use it really well. But with Final Cut, it's just easy. Let's see here. You have a Mac, so that works? Beautiful. How do you plan your voiceover? Normally, for my YouTube videos, I just script it out. And then I go from the script. I don't script it word for word, but I go off the bullet points that I put down. For my clients that I do voiceover work for, which they range from different clients. I mean, I've worked for Holiday Inn. I've worked for Apple Music. I've worked for Spotify. I've worked for Pandora Radio. I've done work for a lot of different, not huge organizations, but I have done voice work, and they basically, what they do is they send me the exact script. I'll read it a couple of times. They'll choose the take that they like. If they want to change it, they'll send me the feedback, and we'll go from there. Let's see here. Can you possibly look at the YN600 and 600 Air and suggest one? I think I want to go with the LED. I'm not sure what the YN600 is. What is that? Oh, those are good. Those are lighting kits. Those are just the boxed lighting kits. Again, how much are those? $100 or so? I don't know. I mean, it depends on your room atmosphere and your environment, right? I mean, again, for me, this is literally a bedroom in my house. I made a bedroom in my house a studio. I had professional people come in and actually soundproof the corners of the room for me. So it just depends on how much money you have to spend. I mean, again, this is what I do for a business. I don't have a 9-to-5 where I wake up and go to that job. I have to make sure that my stuff here is done right. So it's not like I'm getting all this stuff just to be getting it. I've told you my equipment. So what do you use for recording and editing? OBS. I use OBS for live streaming, which is what I'm using now. I use Adobe Audition for audio editing, and I use Final Cut Pro for video editing. Sometimes Adobe Premiere for video, depending on the project and the client. For the most part, I use Final Cut, though. Do I have any routine to kind of keep your voice smooth? Yes, I take care of my voice. I try to take care of my voice to the best of my ability. I drink honey. Hot honey and hot water. I drink sometimes I drink salt water at night to kind of make sure that my sinuses not drink it, but I gargle it. I also have these things called Fisherman's Friends, which are for singers, but they also work for voice actors as well. People who are talking a lot, it helps them with the esophagus clear out the throat to get more kind of expanding for your right here, your esophagus, and it helps you speak more from the chest, which as a voice actor and as a singer, that's where you don't want it to be nasal. You want it to be big and bold, kind of like that. I went through your channel. It looks awesome. Can I add you on Facebook or Skype? Not Skype, but you're more than welcome to add me on Facebook. I only add people on Skype who I'm interviewing or doing like that. Fisherman's Friends, your dad used to love them. He's not a singer. Hey, they don't taste good, but they work. What program do you recommend for reactions? I'm not sure. If you're doing like reactions to videos, you could use OBS. Thanks, Dusty. You are so welcome. All right, guys, we're nearing the end of the stream today. So if you have any last questions, please throw them in chat, and I will do a rapid fire. I love rapid fire. It's one of my favorite things to do when it comes to content creation. So go ahead, throw me your last questions. I will drink some water. What do you have? What questions do you have? Is there any sponsors that YouTubers with about 1,000 subs can apply for? Yes, there's a website called famebit.com. You could check them out. You could check, what's the other one? Grapevine. Anyways, search for, I guess you would say sponsors for YouTubers and see what that. Quality versus consistency. Quality always wins. Consistency is important, though. Let's see here. Obviously, both would be recommended. How soon after uploading my video should I add it to a playlist? Immediately. You want to have it on a playlist immediately because think about it. Someone will help you. It'll help boost the initial views when you have a video that's in a playlist and someone's watching a video in a different playlist. They might stumble upon that new video, which will in turn help you in the success of that new video. What else do we have? Come on, guys. We have 5 more minutes. Rapid fire. Can you tell me about my channel to improve? I can't really do that right now. It's more of a broad question. It's kind of not what this stream's about, but I do YouTube consulting, and if that interests you, you can contact me off the airwaves. Let's see here. Thanks for everything. Since it's near ending, see you later. Zach, appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much for hanging out. We have averaged around 60 people in the stream today, which is awesome. Thank you, guys. Do you think the YouTube algorithm depends a lot on your luck? No. I mean, sure, a little bit of it is luck, but a lot of it is just work and knowing SEO. And understanding the YouTube algorithm and staying consistent and up to date on what they want. Should I focus on one series or multiple series? If you're a smaller YouTuber, one series first. Get that one going. Make sure you have that like a machine, and then you can branch out to other series. But currently right now, if you are a smaller YouTuber, focus on that one series, make it the best that it can be, and then branch out once you have a following from that first one. Let's see here. How can I promote my YouTube channel? A ton of different ways, right? Social media, you have Reddit, connecting with people on Skype, connecting people in Facebook groups. There's so many things you can do. Are there any downsides to reorganizing playlists? Not really, but I wouldn't tweak with them too much because, you know, again, there's a lot of SEO and link juice in there, so don't mess with them too much, but it wouldn't hurt. In your opinion, what's the best way to get views? Work hard. Let's see here. What other questions do you guys have? And again, I sounded a little mean and rude and quick with that statement, but guys, it's true, right? Like you're not going to just post a video and become successful overnight. Like it takes work, it takes time, it takes patience. That's one thing young people really lack is patience. You need tips on using the tag Explorer. I'm feeling like I'm not getting the full experience from it. Oh, if you're not getting the full experience from it, watch the video that Andrew has on the TubeBuddy YouTube channel. I promise you, by the end of that video, you will. Let's see here. Nevermind found it. Technology. Yep, that's my YouTube channel name. Let's see here. What's the best way to promote your channel? Again, a ton of different ways. Social media probably being the #1 on that list, but collaborating with other people. There's so many things you can do. How long on average a new YouTube channel takes to take off? Again, all of that depends on how much work you're putting in, the niche that you're in. Did you have a video go viral? Are you like Trainer Tips, Nick from covering Pokemon Go, his channel exploded last year because Pokemon Go was such a big phenomenon. So if you pick something like that to base your channel around, then you're going to grow quickly. Again, it just depends on a lot of different elements. Your series about gaming channel and been grinding up thousands of views and subs. Okay, let's see here. I will link that to you as soon as I find it. Are the first 48 hours of a video important for long-term? Yes, they are. The first 48 hours of a video being out there are probably the most important time for that specific video. You're 11. Awesome, man. I've been doing my channel for almost 2 years now. 250 videos. Awesome. Just keep working and getting better. That's exactly right. MTG Young Mage. I assume you're a Magic the Gathering player or interested in Magic the Gathering. But that's awesome. Congratulations. I love hearing stories like that. Let's see, a couple more questions here before we shut the stream down. Should I opt for an MCN? Again, it depends on your situation. I don't like them personally, not because they're bad, but because I just don't like giving control to anything to other people. That's it. What else do we have here? We have time for maybe 2 more minutes worth of questions, and then we are going to close it out. I'm going to go ahead and go full screen here, fix my hair, which is bothering me right now because I have not had a shower because of my hot water heater situation. You usually advise people to stay away from MCNs. It just depends on your situation. How do you deal with false reports? Again, all you can do is connect and contact YouTube support about that. There's really nothing you can do. They need to have a better way of doing that. But once you reach a certain amount of subs, like 75 or 100K subs, then you get a personal YouTube contact. Should you delete all videos on your YouTube channel because I want to change my... No, I would start a new YouTube channel with that niche. Don't delete that. Don't delete your content. It's still going to be relevant and valuable, even to link to or from for your new channel. Thanks for the tips, Dusty. Have a great day. You have a great day, too. Please, humble request to TubeBuddy. Search my YouTube channel. Please start. Again, we might can do that on a later stream. What's the YouTube creator community? It's just a forum for you to go to chat with other like-minded individuals. All right. A couple more questions, then I'm closing her down for today. Man, thank you guys so much for stopping by today. It's been so much fun. Thanks, man. Good luck with your hot water situation. I need some good luck. I'm crossing my fingers that the handyman has fixed the problem. Does my channel have good content? Again, that's not really the place for that right now during this stream. Can you live stream through TubeBuddy? Not through TubeBuddy, but TubeBuddy has a lot of tools that will help you with that, for sure. Yeah. All right, guys, let's see. What is up with the new affiliate thing? Plus, I need help because I'm not getting views. So the new affiliate thing, if you don't know what that is, TubeBuddy's had that forever. Being from the entrepreneurial background that I am, they probably have one of the most generous and I guess you would say not great affiliate programs for creators. If you go to this affiliate program video right here, that I believe Andrew did. Let's see. Yeah, it's voiced by Andrew, but it's a really cool animation video. But basically, it's where you can promote TubeBuddy and you can get sales from that link, and you actually get money. So if you go to TubeBuddy tutorial, this will be the last thing I talk about. So TubeBuddy tutorial. Oh, look at this guy. Who's this guy? Who is this guy? The top video. Anyways, if you click this right here, you're going to see my TubeBuddy tutorial right here. You're going to see this link here. Check out TubeBuddy here. And again, I have to understand this, and I have to make this clear to all of my audience that yes, I do get money from TubeBuddy when someone purchases TubeBuddy from my account. But if they click this link here and they purchase TubeBuddy, so if they click this link and see this here where it says Tech Guru, that is my affiliate link. So if you guys want to help me out and you're interested in TubeBuddy, click on my link, go to tubebuddy.com/techguru, and it would really help. Excuse me, it would really help me out. And TubeBuddy pays you so much money per month for every single sign up that you get. Last question: how do you become a live streamer for? How did I become a live streamer for TubeBuddy? It was just a progression that took place. I do the podcast for TubeBuddy. They sponsored my other podcast. It's been a great relationship. Phil and I have grown to be great. I mean, Phil has become a really good friend of mine. So is Andrew, and they work well with me, and it's just a really good fit. So, guys, thank you so much for sticking around, watching my YouTube videos. It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Don't forget to go try out TubeBuddy if you haven't already. And until next time, until next week, keep pressing that record button.